I feel good to be back. This is a real blessing for me, just to be in this position in front of y'all. I feel like most people don't really I feel like most people take life for granted, until they're given a second chance. And, I've been getting a second chance at life, and I've been getting a third chance at boxing. And I'm just blessed to be here in front of you today. I'd like to thank Showtime, like Stephen Espinoza said. I started my career with Showtime, had my pro debut, won my first world title overseas. Even today is like a reunion, just seeing, the Showtime crew and being there. And they're all saying they're happy to have me back. I'm glad to be back. I'd like to thank Jerry Jones and the Cowboys for bringing me back, and just realizing my skills and my potential, and knowing that we're going to sell this stadium out, and it's going to be a great night, great performance for myself, and I'm going to put a great show in front of my fans and my family, in front of the whole Cowboys organization. And I'd like to thank Ugas, too, for agreeing to take this fight with me. He's a tough competitor. He's a guy that comes to fight. I thought he won the Sean Porter fight. The Manny Pacquiao fight, he won that fight with I think a torn bicep or whatever injury that he had. So he's a great warrior, great competitor. But at the end of the day, I just feel like it's my time. It's my time to show the world that, I can win another belt. And at the end of the day, I want to be undisputed welterweight champion of the world. So this is another step forward for myself. And I'd like to thank everybody here today coming out. I promise you I won't stop none of my blessings and everything that I'm going to give you. I'm giving my 100%, giving my all, and I'm putting on a great show and a great performance. And thank you all for coming out. Make sure everybody tune in April 16th to everybody to order on Showtime pay-per-view. It's going to be a great performance by myself again. Man down, it's draft season time, baby.
No, estoy emocionado, una gran pelea. Tengo mucho respeto por Spence, por su equipo, por su entrenador. Pienso que esto es una de las mejores peleas de todo el boxeo. Dos de los tres mejores pesos welter del mundo peleando.
I'm so excited. I have nothing but respect for Errol Spence, for his team, for his trainer. And what you're going to see on April 16th is two of the three best welterweights in the world face-to-face and ready to give a great show for the fans.
Bueno, pienso que esto es una de las mejores peleas de boxeo, dos de los mejores pesos welter del mundo y dos de los mejores entrenadores del mundo.
This is not just going to be a fight between two of the best welterweights in the world, but between two of the best trainers in the world, too. They're going to go head-to-head and show their prowess as well.
Errol, I know everyone wants to know, any concerns at all with the eye? We haven't seen you in the ring in a while. Any concerns at all with the eye coming back, especially in such a big fight against Ugas?
No, the eye's been good. Sparring's been great. I've been sparring, been looking good. Of course, it's been getting hit, so it's on point. It's great. It's feeling good. Have no worries at all. So, don't y'all worry.
And it will be almost a year and a half since we've seen you in the ring. Ring rust, all of that type of things. Will we see the best Errol Spence come April 16th?
Definitely. I haven't been in the ring in a year and a half, but I have been training. So that's that one thing. I've been training, been focused, been in the gym every day. So I feel like it wouldn't be any ring rust at all. I feel like I'm very sharp, and I'm a lot better than the last fights where I probably trained for 2 months and then fight. But now I've been training probably for about, probably 6 months.
Yordenis, people wrote that the Ugas we saw against Manny Pacquiao was probably the best Yordenis Ugas we've ever seen. Can you top that performance against Errol Spence Jr.?
No, bueno, he sido un peleador. Estoy peleando de los 6 años. Siempre estoy listo para el desafío. He respondido el desafío. Y entonces voy a estar listo esa noche. Estuve listo para Pacquiao, voy a estar listo para Spence. Como digo, un gran peleador. Y estoy súper emocionado de estar aquí en ese desafío abril 16.
I've fought since I was 6 years old. I have overcome any and all challenges. I was ready for Pacquiao. I'm going to be ready for Spence. Like I said before, I'm so excited for this fight to be able to show people what I'm worth. And I can promise you, I'm going to be ready on April 16th to show you what I'm worth.
Errol, listen, it's no secret. Every time you step in the ring, you're fighting a hungry fighter. You certainly got one with Yordenis Ugas, especially with his background. I know when you were going to fight Pacquiao, you said not only is this going to be a unification fight, but this is going to be a legacy fight for me. How would you then describe this fight you've got with Yordenis Ugas and a guy who is hungry?
It's gonna be a great fight. Ugas is a guy, like I said, he always comes to fight. He never turned down his collar to fight anybody. But with all respect to Pacquiao, I feel like I'm a way different fighter than Pacquiao. I feel like at this point right now, I'm a better fighter than Pacquiao. I mean, I keep bringing up Pacquiao, but that's like, Larry Holmes fighting Ali, or Terry Norris beating up Sugar Ray Leonard, or Madonna beating up Eric Morales. Like, Pacquiao's way past his prime. That was the passing of the torch for myself, but I missed the opportunity. So, I'm just going to put on a great performance. Like I said, he's a great fighter. He's going to come to fight. He's a real warrior. But I'm going to put on a great show and great performance for my crowd, and I'm hungry too. Because like I said, this is, my third chance at boxing. So I won't let the opportunity pass me either.
Errol, Mac Engel, Fort Worth Star-Telegram. It's good to see you. You've had a scary car wreck. You had a pretty scary eye injury. Did you have any moment after the most recent injury where you thought to yourself for a second, a minute, a day, this is over. This is just not going to work out for me. I got to do something else.
I'm just built different. I mean, my mom can attest to that. Even my friend that's here, Jordan. As soon as I got out the hospital, the car crashed. I was staying at a high rise, and it was like on the 24th floor. And my mom was actually, chasing me up the stairs because I was walking up the stairs to get to my high rise, and they wanted me to take the elevator. And I got the wheelchair, just walked up, and I was just like, I got to get back, to myself. And I was just aching in pain, hips hurting, everything was banged up. But it was just the will just to get back and come back. And even in the, in the hospital, I was saying the opponents that I wanted and who I wanted to fight and things like that, and tell them that, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to fight the best guys. I'm not a guy that's going to take, a tune-up or somebody I know I can beat. I want somebody who, the odds might going to be in my favor, but, it's some people that's going to be better than the other guy, too. So for myself, I just feel like, it was no time that I felt like it was over. I just feel like it's going to be a hard road back, and I just got to keep working, and just thanks to the support of my family, friends, and things like that, I got back to it because after my car crash, I was 190, and, I was big and going through a lot of demons and stuff like that. But, just to make sure that my kids and my family have a better life, I pushed through it, and here I am at this point. So, like I said, I just got to thank, my mom, my dad for just blessing me and installing that grit and that hard work, and just making no excuses and always grinding.
¿Sentís que, do you feel like the fact that you have been active more recently and that you haven't had the setbacks, the physical setbacks that Spence has had, will give you an advantage?
No, pienso que estoy esperando el mejor Spence. Hace 2 años estaba rezando por él, que regresó de un accidente terrible.
I've been waiting for the best Spence to reappear for 2 years now. I was well aware that he had to overcome a terrible accident.
Este hombre tiene 7 vidas. Una cirugía en el ojo no es nada.
And you know what? After that, surgery in his eye, that's nothing. I knew that he could overcome that.
EJ, Jeff Zimmerman, Fight News. How you doing, EJ?
Good.
Hey, assuming all goes well on April 16th, should we expect you to go for undisputed against Terrence Crawford by the end of the year?
We'll see. Like I said, I got to get past him first. So once I get past him, we'll definitely see. But like I said, you ready the shirt, right? All right.
Yordenis, Ariana Figuera de Telemundo Dallas. Tuvimos la oportunidad de hablar pocos días antes de tu combate ante Pacquiao. Me decías, en esa oportunidad querías que resaltar y catapultarte en el deporte. Eso era lo que representaba esa pelea y que te tomaran en serio. Más allá de la unificación de peso en este combate, ¿qué representa esto para ti, Yordenis?
Yordenis, when we talked before the Pacquiao fight, you told us that this was your opportunity to show the world that they need to take you seriously, that you are here to be seen. Now, for this fight, what's the message that you want to send? What's the significance of this fight?
Sí, ha sido un camino fuerte mío. Para llegar a la cima no ha sido fácil. Pienso la pelea con Pacquiao me ayudó. Como digo, mucha gente que no me conocía me conoce. Esta pelea he llegado aquí por mis propios pies de todas formas. A una gran pelea, una pelea que me he ganado con mi trabajo y con mi sacrificio y ganando peleas siempre. Y pienso que estoy aquí, es una pelea legítima, que estoy aquí, he hecho todo para estar aquí, para estar a abril 16.
It's been a long, hard road. I had to go through a lot to get to where I am today. The Pacquiao fight, it did help me, yes, to get to where I am today. But make no mistake, I made it here through my hard work, my resilience, and my skills. And I'm ready to prove that once again here at the AT&T Stadium.
Thank you, and thank you for all your questions. That's going to conclude this press conference. Folks, again, it is April 16th, Showtime pay-per-view. It is a unification fight in the welterweight division, the glamour division. Errol Spence Jr., the IBF, the WBC welterweight champion of the world, taking on the WBA welterweight champion of the world, Yordenis Ugas, right here, AT&T Stadium. Get your tickets at SeatGeek.com. Again, SeatGeek.com. And we will see you on April 16th for one of the most significant fights of the year. Thank you for joining us. Gentlemen, we're going to take some pictures and have a little face-off.
What's the second one? We won't have audio. Sure.
Back to you guys.
Third Jones on fire. They shot a Courtney.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.